see that one all season.
Can you imagine what she's going to be like after a full season?
You just don't know what she's going to do next.
It requires a level of basketball skill that some people don't have.
That's not even fair. She makes layups fun. Yeah, she's just a freshman. We're going to be seeing this for a few more years.
It's catching the attention of some great players across the country.
Well, MiLaysia Fulwiley has certainly been a crowd pleaser. In fact, that's what I like to call her, is she's certainly made an impact in her freshman season for Coach Don Staley's Gamecocks. And I guess the fun thing, Bill, is you just don't know what she's going to do next.
No, you don't. And it's a different style of basketball than we are used to seeing here in the Midlands. We've seen a lot of the physical post play with going all the way back to Atlanta Coates and then Aaliyah Boston and even Asia Wilson. This is more of your flash and dash. This is more of what the kids like to see, if you will. I call it the sneaker ball, the new era of basketball with these kids. And MiLaysia Fulwiley, she's grown up seeing it. We got to remember, she's a young lady, 18 years old, but she's grown up seeing this style of ball. So she takes a lot of those NBA concepts and has taken them to this game here. Yeah,
and I like, we look some of her highlights. You see stuff that maybe you see in the playground, but it's working in the college game, which doesn't always work out that way. And so far as a freshman, she's making that work. And you know, she does a lot of different things. Let's take a look at some of the magic of MiLaysia Fulwiley. Fantastic finishes. She certainly knows how to finish. The Gamecocks transition game has been a big part of their offense this year, and just weaving through. Look at that. She's not even looking at the rim. She can't even see the rim when she makes that, and makes layups. When I'm trying to describe what she's doing, I run out of adjectives because she makes layups fun.
There was drills that we used to do, and you just tell a player to go under the basket, don't look at the basket, and toss up the ball. Learn to spin. Look at the spin on the ball that she's throwing it there with, and you learn to spin the basketball off the backboard to understand how exactly you can change the trajectory when the ball gets up there on the backboard, and she's so fantastic at that. Playing over there at Keenan, obviously learning a lot. I mean, you see right here, just being able to single-handedly use the ball, control the ball, and that's an element of basketball that a lot of people don't understand. A lot of younger players don't understand being able to control the ball so well.
Yeah, and she puts herself in great position as well. There's another no-look behind the back that, again, I always tell people on the radio, you're going to see that on SportsCenter, and I feel like I've said that 10 times already because she just finds a way.
And part of that is what you just saw in that clip is her being able to keep her eyes up, stay with her eyes on the rim and weave through the defense. I mean, that's perfect right there, going at that young lady, being able to attack the basket, draw the foul, but again, keeping her eyes up. There's so many college players, even at that level, that don't understand the importance of keeping your eyes on the rim, being able to see the open spot. And she's fantastic. That's an undiscussed part of it, just being able to get in there and see the small crease and weave her way in for a nice layup.
This is another part of her game that's fantastic as well, is her ability, point guard ability, to find the open woman. I always marvel that her teammates are expecting the pass, because half the time I'm not expecting her to pass. If you take a look at some of the things she can do to help her teammates out here.
Just beautiful right there, knowing that Ashlyn Watkins was wide open, just a simple drop off. But again, it requires a level of basketball skill that some people don't have.
Look at that. I mean, behind the back, that's not even fair.
And if we watch that in slow-mo, just beautiful. Draws number 0 over into the middle lane, again, opens up a wide open layup.
And again, credit the teammates for being ready for a pass. Watch this one. Through 3 defenders. And Pow Pow was there to finish, and it's just amazing that she could see this, because there's 4 green jerseys there, and somehow she slips that through, and Pow Pow makes a nice move to finish. And again, you got to give teammates credit for expecting the basketball when it looks like she's going to shoot. And it's not just playground stuff. Yeah, she can shoot as well from the perimeter, and she's got, I like to say, NBA range at times. She hit 3 in the most recent game against Utah up in Connecticut, but she can hit from anywhere.
Beautiful shot here. Set, feet set, nice follow through, knocks it down in front of the Gamecock bench. Always wonder how Don Staley handles shots like that, but with Fulwiley's range, and you're going to see it right here. This is range right there, into the quarter there, banked it in.
Yeah, and again, just the strength. She's not tall. She's 5'10", but she's powerful. That's an example there of the defense creating some offense, which is another thing she can do as well. As you watch it again, gets the steal, the clock's winding down, takes a little peek, knows how much time she has left. And that was a big play. The Gamecocks rallied in that game on the road to beat Duke at Cameron Indoor. But that leads to defense. Yeah, she can play defense as well. She's got quick hands, and she's not afraid to take chances. Sometimes it hurts her. She gets into foul trouble, but she's so quick. Look at the hands. This takes it away from the point guard, and then she can finish, obviously, on the other end, and the defense creates offense, and that's what you love to see.
And again, we know what Dawn Staley, you cover extremely well, how much Dawn Staley values defense. And Dawn's gotten on her a time or two because she does, as you just said, takes a few chances maybe Dawn doesn't want. But right now, she's being able to harass opposing teams, ball handlers, create issues, not allow them to get in their offense, and doing this as well, which is really impressive.
Yeah, she can get up. We saw that on some of her layups, and you're seeing it there defensively as well. She can get up. She's third on the team in block shots. And yeah, she can handle the basketball as well. She's not asked to play a lot of point guard right now because the Gamecocks have the luxury of having Tahina Paopao and Raven Johnson, who do a majority of that, and so there's not as much pressure on her to be the number one, but she can handle it.
No, and again, I'm familiar, having grown up here in Columbia, beautiful there with the fake behind the back, but being from Columbia, I understand what kind of basketball's played, both men's and women's, over at Keenan High School, and I can tell you there's probably several boys on that varsity team who didn't want to see MiLaysia Fulwiley coming down in a pickup game against them. And you could tell she's not afraid of contact. That's one other thing here, being able to control the ball right here, take a little contact right there, go right around the big girl over there for Utah on Sunday afternoon, but no problems handling contact, Brad. And that's a big part of it.
And again, because she's not big, but she's not afraid to go into the land of giants here, and just ridiculous behind the back. And the ability to use both hands, I think, sometimes is not talked about as much. She can use the left, she can use the right, and there she uses both behind the back and somehow finishes. And you know, it's just amazing what she can do. And folks, yeah, she's just a freshman. We're going to be seeing this for a few more years. It's tremendous what she can do at a young age, and the confidence that she has to play at this level and play this way.
There's still an element, and you're seeing that here, there's still an element of her developing, because as you just said, she is a freshman, and she's learning from some really good players there in Tahina Paopao and Raven Johnson, having to go against them. Can you imagine what she's going to be like after a full season, not just in the weight room, but going against experienced players like that and learning the speed of the college game? Because she already plays exceptionally fast, and as you see, it's catching the attention of some great players across the country.
Yeah, Magic Johnson's a pretty good point guard as well, and other NBA folks and other coaches around the nation are taking note of what MiLaysia Fulwiley can do. And you know, Dawn Staley said it in the preseason when asked about her, and she didn't hide it. She said, you know, she is a generational talent, and we're fortunate to have her and look forward to watching her for the years to come. It's been a lot of fun to watch. Can't wait to see what she can do the rest of the season.